Mike, good to see you back. You're looking sharp. Can you talk to me about this week and the importance of everybody be singing off the same hymn sheet and being on the same page ahead of what is a gigantic European game at the weekend?
Of all weeks, I suppose it is hugely important that everyone is singing off the same hymn sheet. I suppose we had a lot of guys in international camp coming back in, fitting in. They don't have that much time to prepare, but we've had a really good block of games here, and we've put some good scores and some good wins in, and it's up to them to kind of to fit into what we've been doing. So it's really important for them to get straight back into it. Like, I know being in international camp, it's very attritional, not just physically but mentally, and to not get a bit of a break after it, it's very hard for them. But it's just something we got to do. That's the nature of the season, I suppose. Like, they will get their breaks when they can, but it's a massive weekend for us in Europe. The way that it's structured now, and we obviously only have 4 games, so it's every point is so important for us at this stage.
They don't come really much bigger than travelling to France and taking on a Montpellier team who turned over Clermont over the course of the weekend also.
Yeah, they don't come bigger physically either, I don't think, with the Montpellier pack. We're coming up against a team that is physically big, backline, they're quick, they're fast. I think they've had a bit of a disrupted season as well. I think they've had 2 or 3 games postponed. I think where they are in the league doesn't really show how they've kind of gone. I think they're a fantastic team, and as you said yourself, they overcame Clermont at the weekend, which is a big feat in Clermont as well. So they kind of seem to be clicking at the right time, to be honest.
Just a final question from me. Everybody talks about this competition in the past. Every game is like a cup final, but given the fact that there's a condensed nature to the competition this year, you effectively, literally, it's not just pick up a point. You nearly have to win every single game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And as I said, it's a pretty big feat to go away to France in your first game, and away in Montpellier, it's pretty big. And as you say, there's only 4 games, so we need every point we can, and we need every win we can. And as I said again, we're away in France. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be tough.
Good man. Merci.
Devin, if anybody has been up and down the gears in rugby, it's yourself, going from Ireland down to Pro 14, back up to Heineken Cup. What gear are you in now, apart from Canterbury, that is, you know?
I feel good, yeah. I feel good on myself and my body. I kind of feel like in Leinster we've been ticking along very nicely here. We've been scoring a lot of good tries. We've been obviously playing pretty well. Physically, I think we've been fronting up as well. So yeah, no, I think I feel great. I feel kind of not rejuvenated, but I think we had the last weekend off, obviously with the postponed Scarlets game. But I think everyone's kind of feeling good themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, some people would say that, you know, Leinster have been in third gear in the Pro 14. If the South Africans do come in, do you think you'd have to go up a couple of gears again?
We've been in third gear, have we? Getting 5 bonus point wins out of 5 games. I wouldn't say we've been in third gear. I thought we've been doing pretty well, to be honest. But yeah, no, like obviously whatever happens in the future happens in the future. It's you've heard it before. We kind of take each game as it comes, and we don't really look that far into the future, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really see that we've been in third gear, to be honest.
Thanks.
Hi, Devin. I just wondering, not having had a game last weekend, is that a help or is it a hindrance in terms of your preparation for the game against Montpellier?
I'd say it's a bit of both, to be honest. It's obviously we get a chance to rejuvenate, we get a chance to rest our bodies after 5 hard weeks. We get a chance to obviously just take a rest. But on the other side of it, we would have liked a match to kind of prepare for a big game, obviously. And again, Montpellier got a chance to go to Claremont and get a really good game against them. But yeah, as like it's a bit of both, to be honest. It's not one or the other. We would have liked to get a little bit of match sharpness, I suppose. But it's just something that we're going to have to deal with in these times, I suppose.
Okay, and having played Montpellier, I think 2 seasons ago in France, do you think the fact that, well, I'm not sure on the situation with spectators, but obviously there may be some spectators there, but do you think not having a full house there is a bonus for Leinster going in there?
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a bonus or not. Like obviously I know going to France in the past, they're obviously very proud at home, and the crowds are brilliant over in France. They really kind of get behind the teams, and they always have the drums in the crowd and the singing in the crowd, and I don't know, to be honest. We'll see. We obviously miss our crowds in the RDS and stuff, but it remains to be seen, to be honest. We'll obviously play as it happens, like.